What if you heard a voice? A divine whisper that told you something unthinkable. That the world was about to end, not tomorrow, not next year, but soon. And the only way to survive was to build a massive wooden vessel in the middle of dry land. People would call you insane. But would you do it? Anyway, this is not fiction. This is the ancient, mysterious tale of Noah, the man who obeyed when no one else believed. And it changed the course of history. In a time forgotten by history, the earth was corrupted, twisted beyond recognition. Every thought of mankind was evil. Every heart had turned cold. The Creator looked upon his world and grieved. But one man stood apart, quiet, steady, righteous. His name was Noah. One night, Noah heard it. A voice, not from earth, but from eternity. It wasn't a dream. It was a warning. I will destroy all flesh, for the earth is filled with violence. Build an ark of cypress wood. A flood is coming that will cover the earth. No blueprint, no rain clouds, no storm, just the voice, and the choice to believe. And Noah said, yes. Day after day he gathered wood, hammered, measured, built, 300 cubits long, 50 wide, 30 high. People laughed, children mocked, grown men whispered, he's lost his mind. But Noah didn't stop. For 120 years he worked. No thunder, no sign, just faith. He told them what was coming. Turn from evil. Prepare yourselves. But they mocked the idea of rain from the sky, because until then, it had never rained. Faith is building when there's no storm in sight. And then, something strange happened. Animals. Not a few. Not by force, but in perfect order 2 by 2 they came. Bears beside birds. Serpents beside sheep. Predators walked without fear beside prey. As if something deep in nature itself knew the flood was near. It was no longer a myth. The people watched, stunned, but still they refused to believe. Then Noah's family entered the ark, and the great door was shut, not by man, by the unseen hand of God. The sky cracked open, lightning split the heavens, and then for the first time in human history, rain. It poured, unstoppable, relentless. The earth trembled. Waters rose, cities drowned, trees disappeared. The people who once laughed now screamed, but the ark floated in a world washed away. Faith became the only shelter. For months, Noah drifted. No land, no sky, only endless water. Did he ever doubt? Did his sons cry? Did his wife whisper, how much longer? But Noah waited, until one day he sent out a raven, and then a dove, and it returned with something impossible, a small olive leaf. Hope in the beak of a bird. Then the ark came to rest on Mount Ararat. The waters calmed, the skies cleared, and Noah stepped out into a new world. Noah didn't run to explore. He didn't build a city. He built an altar. And God saw his worship, and made a covenant sealed with light. Never again will I flood the earth. A rainbow arched across the sky, not just colors, but a symbol of mercy, justice, and eternal faithfulness. The story of Noah is not a bedtime tale. It's a mystery, a miracle, and a map for the faithful. When the world mocked, he obeyed. When no one believed, he stood firm. When there was no sign, he kept building. And because of his faith, we are here. Maybe God is asking you to build something that no one understands. Maybe your ark is your purpose, your ministry, your family, your calling. Don't wait for the clouds. Don't ask for proof. Just believe like Noah did. Because faith builds before the flood. If this story spoke to your spirit, let us know in the comments. Like, share, and subscribe for more biblical stories brought to life. And remember, even when no one else sees the storm, faith builds anyway.